Hi, my loves. It's Michelle Divine's Purpose. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, what is poppin'? I am called to do a Divine Masculine reading today. And the one thing that I have to tell you is that Divine Masculines, you are one of the biggest teachers that Divine Feminines are very grateful for. You have come into a place of really understanding your journey. Some of you are still trying to learn who you truly are. Some of you are really still grasping what has happened to you in your life and how this ascension and this great awakening is currently here at this current moment in time. And then, of course, all the lessons and all the things that you had to learn. Sorry, I just realized my top is ripped. I'm like, no. Okay, so as life goes, let's call in all the ascended masters who would like to work with you, Divine Masculines, today. I'm using the Moonology cards to start your reading. And we have, you're very close to achieving your goal, and it's a time for healing. Wonderful. So we have the Gibson moon with the balsamic moon. Very, very magical energy to really start off your reading. A time for healing. You're very close to achieving your goal. I feel very strongly, Divine Masculines, that you have understood that, you know, your goals have been mashed into healing, meaning you are coming into a place of knowledge of what you are and who you are as a Divine Masculine in a twin flame journey, or just a Divine Masculine who is on the path. So we have the Devil and the Nine of Cups that just popped out, as you can see. Very interesting, because I feel like here you're very close to achieving your goal, but there's some lower fears here from the lower mind that's still present. And it's interesting to see it coming out with the Nine of Cups. You know, the Devil can mean a lot of things: addictions, codependencies, a lot more fears. And I also am feeling a little bit of inner child healing, and that's why it's with a time of healing. You might have to go in a little bit more at this current moment in time during this eclipse energy, my loves, so you can really clear up what this energy here, what this energy is. There's another message here to some of you Divine Masculines is please do not fall in the entrapment of fear at this time. The eclipses bring in a lot of different energies, and we're also with this retrograde. And you know, I posted this on my Divine's Purpose page on Instagram, saying that it's time, you are ready. You know, stop allowing fear to control you. Stop playing yourself. That is your illusion. That is your lesson. And I'm feeling that very strongly in this current reading already, which is really dope, because it's telling me that Divine Masculines, you are actually achieving your goals as a healer. But remember, like I keep hearing, you are the biggest teacher. There's something that's coming through for you to become a teacher in this life through the motion of this journey. We have the page of Swords. So this is also communication. This is also somewhat of an immature energy, and I'm feeling a little bit of a younger energy here. So if you are younger in age or younger in your ascension, meaning you are just awakening to this journey, or you know, you've been on the journey but you kept on going in the Devil's energy, like keep going through cycles that really didn't bring you to the actual level up. There's some energies that are still surfacing here during your retrograde. I want to know why though, because the thing is, you are so close to achieving your goals here as a healer. So let's see what this is in regards to that reverse. So no. By the way, my loves, this is the Mystical Tarot. And there she is, the Strength card. Okay, so I get it. Spirit is speaking very loud and clearly here. The Strength card is the Leo energy, but you are actually gaining more strength during this time. This could be physical strength, this could be mental strength, and this can be emotional strength. But altogether, I'm picking up spiritual strength here through the fears you are healing. I do feel like you are healing your inner child right now. The Ace of Cups. and coming into a place of real self-love. Congratulations, Divine Masculines. I'm telling you, you know, we've started this journey as a collective for a while now, and the massive shift that Divine Masculine has endured is very breathtaking, and I'm so honored to be on this journey as a Divine Feminine and a Twin Flame journey as well, because as Divine Feminines, you know, the Divine Masculines, it doesn't matter if that is your Divine Masculine or a Divine Masculine, we're all the same, sharing that unity of love, because we're all under Christ consciousness to do mission work here. And when we come into this place of real healing through the motion of any fears or illusions, it's when you can really stand strongly and recognize the love that you have for thyself and for your journey. And talking about that, we have the Moon and the Eight of Pentacles. See what I mean? Working really hard through the illusions. That is what I'm picking up. The message can't be any more clear here. So a time for healing. You're very close to achieving your goal, Divine Masculine. Yeah, you've been working really hard, and I don't know if you've heard this yet, but if you haven't, let me tell you, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. You have put in so much work and effort towards fighting the illusions and fighting the fears. And even if you're still feeling it at this time, I feel like you're being offered a really beautiful brand new beginning. Look at this, the Fool, brand new beginning. You are being offered a cup of love right now, Divine Masculines. I hope you are receiving it. I hope you are accepting it. And I hope you don't allow this illusion and this old toxic pattern to come back. I don't feel like you are. I feel like when Spirit is saying it's a time for healing, you're very close to achieving your goal. And these two moons, like the Balsamic and Gibson moon, so magical. I feel like Spirit and guides are really working with you at this time to create magic really strongly. This is a new cycle for you, Divine Masculines. You are growing. You are rising up into your divinity. And I want to pull one more, and look at this. It's the Star. Get ready, Divine Masculines. You're about to be a star in your healing journey. And I'm telling you that this is definitely a reading for someone who's coming into becoming a really beautiful teacher in the healing community. You know, the one thing that people always ask me when they talk about my twin, you know, I'm very short when it comes to that, because I just feel like it's such a sacred spiritual connection that I have with my twin. But the one thing I always tell them is that he is my biggest teacher, not even knowing if he knows or not. But my twin has taught me a lot, more than any human being has in this world. And to this day, it doesn't matter what cycles we had to go through, because, you know, as a Divine Feminine, we always talk how poorly our Divine Masculines have hurt us, but we never realized that that Divine Masculine had to hurt himself and us and everybody involved for, you know, the plan of the greater good, to become a healer and become someone who's really focused on mission and light work, to really shine a light on why we're here. And, you know, we're human beings. We're very egotistical. We're also very stubborn, and we're also very blinded sometimes, right? We wear the rose-colored glasses too much. And the thing is, my Divine Masculine showed me so much through every cycle I could ever possibly think of. And because of that, I'll be eternally grateful. And I feel like Divine Masculines, even if they don't know, like, y'all are the really amazing teachers, philosophers, wise men, shaman, etc., etc. Okay, so I'm going to finish off here with the Oceanic Tarot, just to see what the guides have for you right now in regards to this journey and what you're currently facing during this eclipse and retrograde. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards, and I'm going to wrap it up. All right, so you know what, Divine Masculines, you guys are constantly getting cups every time I pull for your energy. This is really beautiful because it's telling me you finally have opened your heart space. Okay, so this is the second Ace of Cups. I mean, yes, the Ace of Cups that you received in your reading. You are all working on self-love during this new cycle. This is what's coming in. It's very prevalent. It's confirmed twice. There's no accidents when it comes to this. So you are really connecting to your emotional body right now. But there's also more healing that is coming through sadness, the Five of Cups. Okay, sometimes you have to really clear out cycles within your own journey that is actually trapped in your emotional body. Again, your emotional body is your inner child. I feel like you are actually coming out of wounds and patterns that you actually have faced, or you are starting to realize why you did certain things or why you acted the way you acted in the past, because there were wounds and really big traumas that you were holding on to that you probably didn't even know. And I feel like through this entire month, I'm going to say month, you're going to start healing it. Remember when we got the Devil and, you know, the Page of Swords with the Nine of Cups, you know, it was that immature energy. I feel like you're really healing this at this time. So Divine Masculines, please do not be afraid to be vulnerable at this time. You do have the Strength card. The strongest man will always show their emotions. Please take it as it resonates. You don't have to be a man to be a Divine Masculine, but that is how I channel. And then we have the Eight of Cups, which is that change. This is the change. So sometimes, you know, we go through cycles that are actually going to be very purging and beneficial to our journey for change. I do feel a little bit more purging here for Divine Masculines, but this is going to be the actual moment that you actually fall on your knees and start crying. I do see a masculine who is going deep within to really apologize to self and forgive self, with divine watching, of course. And this is when you repent. This is what I'm feeling. You know, people don't really talk about those moments that no one is supposed to see. I've been through a few of those myself, and I think it's a very beautiful, sacred, magical moment that you share with the divine. Because there, I feel like, you know what this is, my loves? Yes, you are coming into being a healer, and it's almost time for you to really claim it. But I also do feel like you are actually coming into your understanding of that you are also a sacred masculine. And because you are sacred now, there is a purification here that is being offered to you with this Ace of Cups that is going to get you into clearing out your past. You know, if you have done things in the past that you're not proud of, this is an activation. Wow. Wow. I am channeling for a few Divine Masculines that I've recently talked to in the last 48 hours. You know, that's beautiful. The thing is about me, when you talk to me, I'll right away just pick up things that are coming in. It's constantly channeling, not challenging. It's challenging not to do it. It's channeling. And this is Spirit's way of confirming that, you know, as a collective, you know, there's different groups of collectives that are going to be coming into this. And this is when you are reaching that crossroad, the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords in traditional tarot is a feminine holding the two swords with a blindfold. I believe that Spirit is telling you this is when you have to really go deep within you and put the blindfold over your eyes to understand that you are about to change, go into that new beginning, which may feel like a fork in the road. I need one more. Oh, there we go. And there she is, the Queen of Wands. Some of you will be returning to your divine counterpart. Some of you will be going into soulmate or mission work with a feminine that holds a very fiery energy. It could be a fire sign, absolutely. Or you can be healing your feminine energy within yourself and understanding the passion. But, you know, oh, I'm also picking up some of you who are going to be learning Tantra. I can't believe she was like, pick up that other card. Four of Wands. That's the Twin Flame cards, my love. You know, majority of you are going into or returning to your divine counterpart for sure. You know, this is a time for union, and union has nothing to really do with happy home, happy family. It has to do with the work that you're here to do. And what I'm picking up very strongly is that once you clear this energy, Divine Masculines, you get on your knees and you purge, and you have this place of forgiveness, which is so beautiful, by the way. Congratulations. I don't know how I can express to you how beautiful what I'm feeling and seeing for you is. It's very vulnerable, but it's very connected to your soul's heart and that sacred journey. Once you claim who you are as a divine masculine and as a sacred masculine, your past is erased and you're coming into a very new beginning through the motion of self-love. And if you do have a divine feminine who has already led the way, or is someone that you see as the star, you know, very inspirational, very healing, you know, things of that nature, I do believe that Spirit and God is leading you towards her, back towards her, so she can teach you how to heal more and step into becoming a teacher. You know, the other thing I want to say before I close out this read, and you know, a lot of twin flames, and like this is, you know, the twin flame card. Hold on, sorry, my hand. I don't think you guys need to see all that. The 11, the 11, the twin flame card. A lot of people don't realize, especially when you are in this codependent karmic cycle, that, you know, as a divine feminine, you want your divine masculine because you love him, la la la, or vice versa. Well, those are things, love never fades away. Real love will always last, especially if it's this type of supernatural, cosmic, divine connection. But we also have to look at this through more controlled emotions and a little bit more of a higher mind, and understand that, you know, this has all been divinely orchestrated for divine feminines to purify and to really understand who she is and be in her power, because we all knew that divine masculines were about to hear the calling. You know, even though you have free wills, divine masculines, you were about to hear the calling eventually, and there was going to be a little bit of a follow with your divine feminine, and your divine feminine had to take the lead. So when you were ready to come back and approach her in this physical existence, she will already have a platform for both of you to really blow up and be someone in the spiritual community that will be leading the way and also a star in their own right. I'm picking up here people that are coming into really knowing who they are, but also being like, I don't want to say famous because I don't like that word, but well known in the community as a teacher, as a philosopher, as a healer. And the star is a very healing energy. And, you know, when I have the star with, I'm going to mess this up very quickly, y'all. You know how I get when towards the end, the wish fulfillment is that it's telling me, divine masculines, you have always recognized this in your divine feminine, and she has with you as well. But you guys had to go through what you had to go through to reach this place. But this has been a wish that you've manifested. So that's that. I think this is such a beautiful reading. Divine masculines, congratulations. Be ready to receive your manifestations, as this is the week of manifestations. If you resonate with this reading, please press like. I would love that. Subscribe to the channel, and of course, if you desire your own personal session with me, please contact me in the link below where it says services. Other than that, my loves, many blessings to you and your journey. Congratulations, divine masculines. I'll be on shortly.